Well, let me tell you, it is the season of horror, uh, and I am bringing it today with an interesting one. Thank you so much for joining us here on The Final Cut. I am who I am, you are who you are, and this film is a crock. Sorry, I couldn't resist the pun. Yes, it is called Croc. It is a monster creature feature horror film from across the pond, and we get the story of a couple who picked this wonderful historic venue for their wedding. Well, this venue also has a bit of a reputation. In fact, 1 year prior to where this couple showed up, there was a couple in a tent that their tent was shredded, but they never found the people. So they think the place is haunted. Well, it's not exactly haunted, but it is inhabited by a gigantic crocodile in England. Never mind. By a large crocodile, and we see how the crocodile really throws the wedding into chaos. It causes a lot of issues and eats the guests, and he's not particular whether or not it's the bride side or the groom side. It's all in his belly side. And we see how the surviving wedding members try to figure out how to deal with this horrible menace while also dealing with some revelations that come up amongst the friends about what people have done. Um, Paul W. Franklin, it was a bit hard to say if they were trying to do a serious horror film, but it's kind of the borderline. I think they were moving for some satire, some kind of tongue-in-cheek poke fun or homage to B horror films, as well as be at least a little bit serious. So it kind of is of a mixed bag there, but there's a lot of entertainment value. I mean, within the first 6 minutes, you get two gory deaths, and you get some nudity, and you checkmark all the boxes for B horror pretty much within the first 6 minutes. Uh, the characters that we have here are interesting. The bride, Lisa, played by Cyan Altman. I thought she does really well in here. It is a large cast, so everybody does get a chance to shine. And then you have Charlie, her soon-to-be husband, played by George Nettleton. I thought he was decent in here as well. But again, you don't really watch these for the performances, though. Everybody sells it well. They know what type of film they're doing. Now, as far as the title character goes, he is completely CGI, which was a little disappointing, but they do use some creative lighting, and they use it in an effective way. There's only a few real scenes where the Croc shows his budget and is reminiscent of something from The Asylum, but in a number of shots, it actually doesn't look that bad. There is a lot of blood and gore in here. Dialogue is cheesy. I did not expect some of the relationship stuff that came up in this, because usually you want to be a little more sympathetic to your victims, but in this case, not so much. And it was also surprising who survived at the end. Yeah, I mean, if you like the Asylum cheesy monster films of that nature, you don't mind a little bit lower quality CGI, but looking for some fun, I think you'll enjoy this. It does have a little bit of a it does slow down a little bit just between the second and third act. Just as things start ramping up, there is a bit of a slowdown in things. But with its runtime of, I think, less than 90 minutes, it clips along nicely. And you can fit it into your 31 days of horror viewing, I think, if you like creature features and if you like the Asylum pictures. So there you have it, folks. A bit of a mixed bag with Croc, but still, not bad for an afternoon watch. I appreciate every single one of you watching me babble about films for so long. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Please check out our Patreon if you haven't already, as well as hit subscribe, like, thumbs up, and all that wonderful YouTube stuff here. I appreciate the support, and as always, remember, keep that ticket stub.